Welcome back to the Days of Our Lives channel. Today we will dive into the thrilling spoilers for the upcoming 2 weeks, spanning July 21st to August 1st, where Marlena Evans uncovers a chilling mystery tied to Stefano Di Mera. Sarah Horton locks lips with Brady Black in a heated act of retaliation following Gabby's bold seduction of Xander Cook, and Susan Banks hatches a clever scheme to aid her family. Twists and turns in the week of July 21st to 25th in the bustling town of Salem. The week kicks off with Stephanie Johnson thrown into a whirlwind of anxiety as she grapples with the looming threat of her upcoming book release, fearing that her hidden role as the true author might slip out during a high-stakes promotional event, potentially unraveling her carefully guarded secrets and professional reputation. Adding to the tension, Stephanie might confide in a close ally about her worries, imagining scenarios where leaked drafts could expose personal anecdotes from her past relationships, heightening the drama in her already complicated life. Meanwhile, Doug Williams III embarks on a heartfelt journey of redemption after the safe recovery of Ariana Ari Horton and Holly Jonas from their harrowing ordeal, visiting key figures in Salem to express his deepest regrets and seek forgiveness for his part in the chaos. In a newly imagined twist, Doug could pause at the Horton family home, reflecting on old photographs that remind him of his grandfather's legacy, before mustering the courage to face those he wronged, hoping to mend broken bonds before his time in town runs out. Following this emotional path, Doug specifically turns to Julie Williams with a sincere apology regarding the stolen necklace, explaining how desperation drove his actions but emphasizing his growth and desire to honor the family name moving forward. To enrich this moment, envision Doug presenting Julie with a symbolic gift, perhaps a restored family heirloom, as a gesture of his commitment to making things right, all while Julie weighs her feelings of betrayal against her innate compassion. Once amends are attempted, Doug fulfills his vow to Tate Black by departing Salem, leaving behind a trail of unresolved emotions and perhaps a farewell letter that hints at future returns, ensuring his promise echoes in the minds of those he leaves behind. Inventing a fresh layer, Doug might share a final coffee with Tate, offering advice on fatherhood drawn from his own regrets, solidifying their unlikely bond before he drives off into the sunset, bound for new horizons. Shifting focus to Tate, he faces utter astonishment when Sophia reveals she has given birth and handed the child over to an adoptive family in Chicago, a decision that catches him off guard amid the ongoing family upheavals. To expand this revelation, picture Tate stumbling upon ultrasound photos Sophia left behind, piecing together the timeline of her pregnancy and questioning how he missed the signs, adding layers of shock and introspection to his character. The narrative takes a bizarre turn as it's uncovered that Sophia delivered a baby boy, whom she placed in a safe haven box, only for Javi Hernandez to retrieve him unexpectedly, sparking a chain of confusion and ethical dilemmas for everyone involved. Introducing a creative element, Javi could discover a note from Sophia tucked with the baby, revealing her inner turmoil and fears about raising a child in Salem's turbulent environment, which prompts him to consider his own role in the unfolding saga. Tate and Brady find themselves baffled by Sophia's unilateral choice to rehome the baby without any input from Tate, leading to heated discussions about responsibility and communication in their fractured relationships. In an invented detail, Brady might recall a similar past experience with his own children, advising Tate on navigating the emotional minefield, while they both ponder if hidden motives drove Sophia's secretive actions. Driven by his determination to exonerate Johnny, E.J. Di Mera resorts to hypnotizing Marlena Evans, banking on unlocking suppressed memories that could prove his son's innocence in a courtroom showdown. Enhancing this plot, EJ could prepare for the session by researching hypnosis techniques from old Di Mera family journals, blending his ruthless ambition with a rare show of paternal vulnerability. Gwen Rizika's return stirs fresh ripples through the Di Mera mansion, her enigmatic aura clashing with the household's fragile dynamics and setting the stage for unexpected alliances. To add depth, imagine Gwen unpacking a mysterious suitcase filled with mementos from her European escapades, each item hinting at secrets that could alter the power balance within the family. During her stay, Gwen encounters Brady Black and his daughter Rachel Black at the mansion, a meeting that sparks curiosity, before she ignites a fiery confrontation with Gabby Hernandez in the lively town square. Creatively rephrased, this clash might involve Gwen dropping cryptic hints about Gabby's past schemes, escalating their rivalry into a public spectacle that draws onlookers and fuels Salem's gossip mills. Fans of Days of Our Lives should brace for Gwen's startling revelation, which opens doors to intricate plotting and potential betrayals that could reshape her future in Salem. Inventing a new twist, Gwen's discovery might involve overhearing a private DiMera conversation about hidden assets, inspiring her to devise a scheme that intertwines her fate with the family's fortunes. Susan's reappearance on the show brings her quirky energy, as she devises a unique strategy to support Johnny during his time of need. To lengthen this, Susan could consult her crystal ball in a comedic ritual, pulling in elements from her psychic visions to craft a plan that's equal parts heartfelt and hilariously offbeat. Though Susan's ideas often veer off course, Johnny values her unwavering grandmotherly devotion, finding solace in her eccentric efforts to protect him. Adding a fresh detail, Johnny might share a tender moment with Susan, reminiscing about family stories that highlight her protective nature, strengthening their bond amid the turmoil. As Johnny's trial commences, Marlena dramatically collapses in the courtroom, sending Belle Black into a panic and halting proceedings. In an expanded scene, courtroom spectators gasp as Marlena clutches her chest, with Belle rushing to her side, her legal poise crumbling into raw concern for her mother's well-being. Spoilers indicate Marlena is rushed to the hospital for extensive tests, yet the situation remains a baffling medical enigma since her prior blood results showed no abnormalities. To enrich this, doctors might speculate on rare conditions, drawing parallels to past Salem mysteries, while Marlena's loved ones gather in the waiting room, sharing anxious whispers. Eventually, Marlena experiences vivid dreams revisiting Stefano DiMera's tumultuous history, evoking memories of her days as his queen of the night and hinting at deeper psychological undercurrents. Creatively, these dreams could feature surreal flashbacks with Stefano's voice echoing warnings, blending nostalgia with foreboding to intensify the intrigue. Whatever afflicts Marlena may connect back to that iconic arc, with more clues emerging to piece together the puzzle, keeping viewers on the edge of their seats. Introducing an inventive element, a forgotten diary entry from Marlena's past might surface, providing a key insight that ties her current ailment to unresolved traumas from Stefano's reign. Escalating drama in the week of July 28th to August 1st the following week sees Johnny's trial pressing on, with intense testimonies that challenge loyalties and uncover hidden truths. To add layers, witnesses might deliver conflicting accounts, heightening the suspense as the judge demands clarity amid the emotional testimonies. Rachel Black grows fearful that her own testimony could inadvertently seal Johnny's fate behind bars, her young mind wrestling with the weight of her words. In a new detail, Rachel could practice her statement with Brady, her innocence clashing with the gravity of the situation, evoking sympathy from those around her. It's intriguing to consider if Rachel herself pulled the trigger on EJ, possibly suppressing the memory to shield herself from the trauma. Expanding creatively, subtle hints like a forgotten toy gun from her playtime might symbolize her inner conflict, prompting speculation among Salem's residents. This possibility looms large, especially as Belle begins to suspect Marlena is concealing vital details about the actual shooter. To deepen this, Belle could confront Marlena in a private hospital visit, their mother-daughter dynamic strained by accusations and pleas for honesty. After forging an alliance with Tony DiMera, Gabby launches a cunning campaign to manipulate the Kiriakis brothers, aiming to tip the scales in the corporate battlefield. Inventing a twist, Gabby might seal the deal over a secretive dinner, where Tony shares ancient DiMera strategies to fuel her deceptive tactics. Spoilers tease Gabby's assistance to Tony in reclaiming DiMera Enterprises through underhanded maneuvers, such as seducing Xander Cook and later Philip Kiriakis. Adding detail, her seduction could begin with flirtatious encounters at business meetings, weaving romance into her calculated power plays. When Gabby plants a kiss on Xander at the bistro, Sarah discovers it and retaliates by kissing Brady Black, igniting a firestorm of jealousy and revenge. To lengthen, Sarah's reaction might involve storming the scene with evidence in hand, her hurt transforming into a bold declaration of independence. Xander's disapproval boils over into a physical altercation with Brady, as their long-standing rivalry reaches new heights of hostility. Creatively, the fight could spill into the streets, drawing a crowd and forcing interventions from unlikely bystanders, amplifying the chaos. Gabby extends her allure to Philip in the ensuing weeks, yet she might grapple with emerging genuine emotions that complicate her original agenda. In an invented conclusion, these feelings could lead to a moment of vulnerability, where Gabby questions her path, setting up potential heartbreak or redemption arcs ahead.